currently I was creating this mixed reality Angry Birds sort of game. So instead of the birds, I had these cans, and there were these tools which you use to hit this setup and try and topple it down. A tomato, a flip flop, khadao, and this thing brick. So now these three levels are there. Let me quickly showcase them to you. Level 2 it is, and this is level 3. Now each level has three components, which is the rock like this, a wood component like this, and an ice component like this. Cans are also there, but these are just simple rigid bodies and capsule colliders without any kind of physics material. So now let's start exploring each of the physics materials of the three components one by one. Okay, so let's start with the rock block. So this has a box collider and a rigid body, and the box collider has a physics material. The properties of the physics material and rigid body are both now displayed on the screen. Rigid body has a mass of 15, angular drag of zero point 0.2, angular drag of zero point 0.7, drag of zero point 0.2. We want it to be affected by gravity, so use gravity is checked out. Collision detection, we need to keep it discrete. Interpolation, we don't need to require. The constraint and the lower layer overrides both are set as default, whatever the values are. And the physics material, which is the rock, it has a dynamic friction of zero point 0.6 and a static friction of zero point 0.7. Bounciness of 0.05 because the rock is not bouncy that much. Friction is maximum friction combine, and bounce combine is minimum. So the next component is the wood block. It again has a box collider and rigid body. Box collider has a physics material named wood. The properties for the rigid body are mass is 5, drag is zero point 0.3, angular drag is zero point 0.5. We are using gravity, and interpolation is none. Collision detection is discrete. For the physics material, we have a dynamic friction of zero point 0.3, static friction of zero point 0.4, and bounciness of zero point 0.1. Friction combine is average and bounce combine is minimum. The next block and the final one is the ice block. Again, rigid body and box collider with the ice material. The rigid body mass is 1, the lowest among all the three. Drag, again lowest. Angular drag, again lowest, 0.05, 0.05. Interpolation, we need interpolation because ice is very slippery, so we want to smoothen out the movements on the when the physics body is moving, the ice is moving. Collision detection is continuous because again we want to smoothen out the movements. Okay. Now the physics material properties for the ice are dynamic friction, again very low, 0.03. Static friction very low, 0.05. Bounciness is a little bit more than ice, a little bit more than wood, but of course very higher than rock, which is zero point 0.2. Friction combine is minimum and bounce combine is average. So that's all. And now once we have seen all the physics material and rigid body properties of different blocks, now let's time to have some fun. So we would see how these bodies are interacting with each other, these physics objects. So let's go into play, check it out. So let's demo play our three different levels. Come on. Okay, here we are. Don't need this. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's take this wooden block and move it like this. You see, this ice is moving slipperily on the, like it's very slippery, it's moving like that on the ground. And if we take like this, see, again, the ice is moving around. Rock is very stuck on the ground, heavy stuff because the mass is very high. And wood, of course, is not moving like that much on the ground. But yeah, that is also true. We are not able to solve this puzzle right now. Oh, and there it goes. Like that. Okay, let's try with another level. This one. Uh, There you go. See, ice is so slippery. It's moving the entire things because of that. Also, now let's pick up this wood. Let's try moving it. Oh, look at that. See? Let's try moving this. There you go. Not so much fun. Next level. Uh, it's already toppling. Ice is slow slip. So slippery. Let me turn off the tools where they go. Yeah, here they are. Actually, they are just appearing because of the game logic I have implemented, such that when all the cans fall, a new level would start and the tools would reset. So, anyways, so let's now move this one top like this. Whoa, nice, nice. Check this out. It was cool. It was cool. Right. Try moving this one as well. Let's see. It is just acting truly like a, you know, perfect dry wood. Good to set up a fire. Okay, so this was the video. We had three levels and we had three different types of blocks: ice, wood, and rock. We saw the physics material properties, rigid body properties of each. Now you are all ready to go ahead and make your own Angry Birds. All the best.